This is the Daily Reflections, AA Daily Reflections for March 31st, entitled, No One Denied Me Love. On the AA calendar, it was year 2. A newcomer appeared at one of these groups. He soon proved that he was a desperate case, and that above all, he wanted to get well. In parentheses, he said, "Since I am the victim of another addiction, even worse, stigmatized than alcoholism, you may not want me among you." Poor guy. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 141 to 142. I came to you, a wife, mother, woman who had walked out on her husband, children, family. I was a drunk, a pillhead, a nothing. Yet no one denied me love, caring, a sense of belonging. Today, by God's grace and the love of a good sponsor and a home group, I can say that through you in Alcoholics Anonymous, I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a woman, sober, free of pills, responsible. Without a higher power I found in the fellowship, my life would be meaningless. I am full of gratitude to be a member of good standing in Alcoholics Anonymous. It's kind of a sad deal because you can see just from the beginning like how down in the dumps she was. And I can relate. You know, when I came in, I didn't care if I lived or if I died. Truly, and I'm not just saying that because a lot of people say that. My experience was very similar to her experience. Like, it was just an overwhelming display of love for me. And I think they knew that I was like a deer in the backyard, kind of wandered in, and don't get near it. Don't jump at it or it'll run away. So they kind of let me just hang out in the back for a while before a group of guys started talking to me. And at the time I was in my late 20s, and there's a group of guys that were my age, a little bit younger than me now. And most of them had families. So they started inviting me over to, dinners and things like that to hang out on the weekends. And that was really the thing that allowed me to be open to the program. Because it wasn't, they're alcoholics, this is a meeting. It was, they're people. And I think people that have been around enough, everybody is entitled to a seat in the rooms if they want to get sober. And I need to do a better job. I usually go up to new people. If there's a new guy in the meeting, I'll always go up and say hello, shake his hand. But I need to do a better job of making sure they have my number. Generally, I give out my number, but nobody calls me. I think it's also interesting the labels that she assigns to herself. Wife, woman, mother. Wife, mother, woman who had walked out on her husband, children, family. I find it's interesting that it's groups of threes. Wife, mother, woman, left, husband, children, family. I was a drunk, a pillhead, a nothing. Again, a group of 3. Drunk, pillhead, nothing. So I'm a dad, a man, and a friend, I guess. And if we peel this onion, I guess we all have different responsibilities or different relationships with each one. And I was a drunk, a depressive, and a nothing. But now I'm a husband. I'm a man still, which is good. I'm a friend. She's a wife, mother, and a grandmother, and a woman. Sober, free of pills, responsible. I like the last sentence. Without a higher power I found in the fellowship, my life would be meaningless. I'm full of gratitude to be a member in good standing in Alcoholics Anonymous. Again, I think people their ears don't really perk up when they hear, without a higher power I found in the fellowship, my life would be meaningless. And that's a hard one to describe until people have actually experienced that for themselves. Because I feel truly the same way. My higher power bailed me out of a very difficult situation in my first year of sobriety. My higher power gave me the courage and the faith that I could make a career change at 45. My higher power has enabled me to depend upon him, to not react to difficult situations, or at least try to, and understand that everything that is happening is okay and exactly the way it should be. So if I don't like what is happening now, it's because I'm not putting enough faith in God and my perspective is warped. Anyway, this is a good one. I'm glad it wasn't about group conscience today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to.